Hi folks, welcome to Cancer Healing Vlogs. Today we're going to talk about what is the mechanism of spread of cancer in a simplified version. So basically what's happening is that in my previous video you have seen that how cancer is formed, what is the concept, how it kills. And the idea of it spreading is basically, if you look at it in a very simplified version, since these cells are just expanding, one cell is forming another, it's going to the one becomes two becomes four, and then 100 become 200, and then 1000 become 2000. That whole process, because the exponential increase, it becomes a mass eventually. But when it starts spreading, it basically releases certain chemicals by which individual cells, they somehow either travel by they just go into the nearby area, that's like called the direct spread, or some cells they go into the blood vessel, they literally pass through the capillaries by a process called diapedesis, or they may even secrete some chemicals that help in their movement towards that direction of the blood vessel. From the blood they will travel all the way wherever, and at some point they will stick to the blood and then step out of the blood vessel and go to whichever organ they have landed up in. That may be another process, and once they reach that particular organ, that spread, by the way, may also be by lymphatics, which is another type of circulation in the body, just like blood system is. And then finally, when they reach that particular organ or any part of the body, that one cell becomes two becomes four process, and there are a lot of complex chemicals and different sort of things that they release, because of which this spread is possible. But once it's reached that point, it's same thing, one step over and over again, it's going to multiply and then finally form a mass, and that's going to cause damage to that areas. And also, while it's forming a new mass in that area, it may start forming blood vessels to support those masses as well. So that because those cells, in order to survive, they need blood supply. So that will also be some chemicals will be released to form those blood vessels. As a basic mechanism by which like a tumor mass can sustain itself in those distant places as well in the body. Hope this gives you some new insight. Cheers, take care.